Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and place to be, it's Deb C, bloop bloop, that's me, boop, Deb C. Hey guys, and happy Monday. Oh, that's an oxymoron, but happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a great week so far. And listen, one down, four to go. So last night I did not watch Sister Wives. However, I did watch it today. I made my copious notes and we're going to talk about it. Okay. Also, I am drinking a Diet Coke in a cup and I put some ice, but I also put a little bit of leftover juice from the canned cranberries, from the canned cranberries. And it's in here and it's delicious. Okay. So let's get into Sister Wives. So we pick up where we left off from last week, which is, oh, I don't understand this. Cody crying about it being an end of an era and how he's sitting in grief with all of this, which, listen, it confuses a lot of people. It confused everybody in the room there. It confuses me. It confuses probably anybody who watched this or who's ever heard Cody talk about how he wishes he never married Mary and how it was terrible and how he never loved her and he wanted her to leave. Like, he was hanging on. He just wanted her to leave, probably because he didn't want to look like the bad guy, like it was her fault that it's over because she left. Yeah, I was confused. Mary was confused. Like, but then Mary, in the previews, Mary was like, did I do the right? I'm second guessing if I did the right thing. No, you did 100% the right thing. Okay. He was leading you on for like a decade. Okay. 8 to 10 years. He was leading you on. So no, you did the absolute right thing. And she's like, he's crying. I don't understand this. It was all performative to me. His crying was very performative. I'll tell you why later. But to me, it was performative. Okay, and Jen, her bestie, Mary's bestie, absolutely MVP of this entire episode because she knew. She's known Mary since Vegas. She saw how the family was in Vegas. And she said both her and her husband both saw how he favored one wife over the others. Guess which wife it was? She didn't mention it, but we all know it was Robin. It was Sobbing Robin who he was like head over heels in love with. Nobody else. And she had said things had changed. Like when they moved to Flagstaff, they were spread out a little bit, so it made it easier for everyone to live separate lives. And then COVID came, and that was like the final nail in the coffin for a lot of them. And she said, he failed to live up to his promises, because when you're in a plural marriage, it is up to the man to make sure that every wife and their children are equal. No, you don't have one favorite. Everybody gets the same equal amount of attention and the same resources. Everything should be equal. So, and then when he was like, if she ever marries again, I want to walk her down the aisle. Get the fuck out of here. If I was married, I'd be like, I would want literally anyone to walk me down. I will take a random dog from the street, just walking down the street, to give me away. And Jen was like, that will not happen. He will not give you away. If anybody would, it's me. Which, yeah, hell yeah. So then, also with Mary, I'm going to tell you, on my notes, look, see those red hearts? So I put those red hearts right there because Mary's solo trip to London, loved it. I loved it. She was finally free. So for years, she had been intrigued by Stonehenge. And she finally got to experience it. Now, if she was with Cody, she never would be able to see that. And this was so exciting. I was so happy for her because it's like she feels free. She said that she wasn't held there in that marriage, but she kind of was, just by like her own doing. She was held there, and kind of by his doing too, because for a little while there, he gave her kind of like a false hope. But now she's free to go out and do anything that she wants. And this is a brand new chapter. And listen, Christine has her new chapter with David. Mary now finally has hers. She's finally getting to travel and do what she wants to do. So it's like a new beginning and a new chapter. So hopefully everything will get worked out with Coyote Pass, and Janelle will be able to move with Maddie and Caleb to North Carolina. Okay, so next up was Savannah. Savannah is Janelle's daughter. She's graduating college. She's graduating high school. And so Janelle asked Christine if they could have a party at her house. So of course, yes. Okay. Cody immediately is like, I would love to be part of Savannah's life, but I can't, because there's the other side of the family that is in collusion against us. And I would love to, but I can't, because the family hates Robin. And why does the family hate Robin? The family hates Robin because everybody's jealous. Everybody's jealous of her. Listen, I don't understand why they would be jealous of her. I mean, she gets to spend the most amount of time with Cody. And they don't want anything to do with Cody, so why are they jealous of Robin? What does Robin have that they want? Because listen, he don't talk to most of his family members, most of his kids, and they don't want anything to do with him because of that. So what are they jealous of? Why are they jealous of her? And also, listen, no, they don't want anything to do with you because you are the one that drove a wedge between everyone. And you're the one who doesn't talk to any of them. And like Janelle said, he's alienated from 92 to 95% of his family. So regardless of what you say, Cody, like he keeps saying, well, they don't want me there because they don't want me to bring Robin, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to leave Robin at home. I'm not going to do that to Robin. No, listen, it doesn't matter if you left Robin at home. They don't want you there. Are you not seeing that? It is, hi, it's the problem. It's you. That's just it. I mean, Robin is a part of it, but even if you left Robin at home, they wouldn't want you there. And when Cody was like, there's a whole other part of the family who, even though they're not talking to me, they're deciding that they're still family. That's correct. That's called biology. I mean, right? Two of the mothers are there, and the kids of those mothers are there. See how they're still family? Do you see? I don't know. I'm not a big science person, but I know how that works. Okay, so Janelle is talking to Cody and Caleb. She had wired her money to Cody. Since time is running out, it's like 5 days or so until they have to pay off Coyote Pass. So she's like, I'm going to wire this to you. I want to make sure this gets to you so there's no holdup. And listen, she had said that she had hired an attorney. Absolutely. Hire an attorney. Hire who you need to hire to make sure that you get what you deserve. Especially since he's pushing like these kind of weird split scenarios of like who gets what. And I agree with Maddie getting a little anxious, a little nervous, because Maddie and Caleb, they want to get out of Dodge. They want to move. They want to get on with this move to North Carolina. And this is just holding them up. Okay, so Mary writes out a check for her payment for Coyote Pass. She takes it out to Cody and Robin. She's sitting there. He's like, how was your travel to England, to London? She's like, oh, it was great. I finally got to see Stonehenge. I'm so excited about it. You know how much I'm interested in and just obsessed with Stonehenge. Oh, it was so great. He was like, so that's all you saw, Stonehenge? There wasn't anything else that you saw besides Stonehenge? Listen, I get it. You have this whole thing where you didn't love Mary. You wish you never would have married her. But listen, you couldn't even just hide the fact that you weren't interested at all. And you could just been like, you couldn't have been like, oh, that's, you know what? Oh my God, I thought that was a spider. No, it wasn't. He couldn't just be like, okay, that's great. Listen, good for you. I'm sure it was very interesting. Oh, awesome. You couldn't have said something like that. Or you could have been like, tell me a little bit about it. Or just even, like I said, been like, well, that's really interesting. Cool. Oh, yeah. I know how much you love it. That's awesome. You got to see it. But listen, here's the thing. Janelle had said, he forgets things that he's not interested in, or if he doesn't have any way to use it as leverage against you. So if he's interested in it, then yeah, he'll remember it and he'll be excited. Or like I said, if maybe he wants to go to Ireland, and he's like, hey, did you get such and such done so we can go to Ireland? Like he'll use something to get you to do something, you know? No. Now, I'm going to tell you though, if Robin was interested in something like Stonehenge, you can best damn believe he remembered all of that, every single bit. So they're talking, and Mary suggests getting a full appraisal on the land so she can see what it's worth, which completely makes sense because, listen, you want to make sure that everybody is getting equal, that everybody is getting an equal share, like getting as much as they should get and nothing less. Cody says he knows somebody who's interested in buying. But all of a sudden, Robin is like, no, I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell the land. She's still living in the land of Delulu, where she's thinking that Mary will build a house and live there part-time, and Janelle could still live there. And listen, they've moved on. They have all moved on. North Carolina is waiting for Janelle, and Mary has the bed and breakfast in Utah. She's not interested. Neither one of them are interested in this. So Janelle tells them that she did speak, or Mary tells them that she spoke to Janelle. Listen, Janelle had acknowledged in confessional she's not really close with Mary, but she wanted to make sure that she in her conscience, she wanted to make sure that she did right by her conscience and told her and educated her just so that when she went into this whole thing, she knew what was going on so they couldn't like pull something over on her. So after Janelle's confession, when she says this, then Cody comes out in his confessional and says, well, here's the thing. I don't trust Janelle. And I think she might screw me over. But guess what? Truth be told, I was thinking of screwing Janelle over. And if it wasn't for my wife with a conscience, meaning Robin, oh, I would have. So who are you talking? Listen. This this umbrellas, Ella's all over the rest of this discussion. So the question then was, why, in the confessionals, like, why were the plots made the way they were? And why are the names put on them like they were? Well, even Robin had asked that. And Cody had said he did it. And he didn't know how else to do it, so he did it that way. I call bullshit. I'm going to tell you. I think he wanted it that way so he could have a monopoly, so he could fuck people over, so he could screw people over. I don't trust him as far as I could throw him. So there's the fight now for on how to divide the property. Like I said, Mary wants to know how much the land is worth, so let's get it appraised so it can be split up fairly. Because he's like, well, we'll give so and so this land by the woods because it's worth more. How do you know? You don't know this. You're not a land appraiser. So she wants it appraised by someone who knows, who that's their job. So people don't get screwed. He's throwing up all kind of roadblocks. Well, I don't know where we'd find a land appraiser. Who would do that? A land appraiser? Where would you find one of those? That seems difficult. No, you can find them. They're probably out there. You can probably just Google search one. Go onto Angie's list. I don't know. You can find them. And Janelle in confessional, she thinks that Cody's just dragging his feet on getting it appraised because he wants to make out like a bandit. Listen, he doesn't. His name is all over it. His name is all over everything. He doesn't want to do anything. Like, he's like, I don't want to have to get a land appraiser. I don't want to have to get attorneys. I don't want to do this and that. Right, because you want the ladies to just be like, whatever you want to do. And then he takes all the money. And then he takes a majority of the money for him and Robin. Listen, he made those plots up just like he did so he could have a monopoly. I'm telling you. So somebody had questioned, well, what is Janelle doing? Well, Janelle build here. Listen, Janelle don't want to build there. Okay. He was like, if Janelle builds here, we would move. If Mary would build here, it would be great. I would shovel her snow and it would be great. Listen, Janelle don't want to build there. She's trying to move forward to North Carolina. Mary absolutely, most definitely doesn't want to build there. Okay. Nobody wants to build there. And lastly, Cody goes on a man's trip. Cody goes on a man trip with his brothers. Where do they go? Oh, just where a lot of man's trip goes. Vegas? No. Maybe to like the mountains and camping? No. What they do is they go out to the cul-de-sac, where everybody went before it all like blew up, I guess. I went to the cul-de-sac. They looked at it. They talked about it. Cody, listen, he's like, I don't think I did plural marriage correctly. No, you're right. You didn't. Because when you're in plural marriage and you have like, say 4 wives, each wife and their children need to have equal amounts of time, energy, and attention and resources put towards them. That's how that is. Another thing, he's offended by the fact that Janelle keeps saying that she's done with him. I didn't understand. See, when somebody says they're offended that a woman is moving on from them, I mean, number one, I mean, do you think you're that great of a catch? And secondly, you're offended that a woman has a mind of her own? Oh, Yeah, you should be in plural marriage. And also, listen, he had said that he's now okay with being a monogamist. If he's okay with being a monogamist, why was he like, when they were talking about Janelle, why was he saying like, I keep asking if it's really over, if she wants to get back together. Well, if you're monogamous and you're really okay with monogamy, well then why? Okay, and here we go. Lastly, listen. He basically just admitted once he met Robin, that was it. It was over with the others. Everything changed once he met Robin, okay? Once he met Robin, all the other ladies, all the other wives got shit weddings, if they got any wedding. Meanwhile, with Robin, it was this big wedding, and we all knew as soon as she came into marriage, we knew. He said, they asked, do you want to get married again? He's like, no, I don't. I would never want to get married. Listen, no one wants you. No woman out there that would, I believe, willingly marry that. Come on. I'm just saying. So listen, in the comments, let me know what you thought if you watched. And if nobody told you yet today, hey, listen, you are loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world so it comes right back at you. Please take care of one another. Be aware of your surroundings. Be safe. Hydrate often with water or an occasional Diet Coke with some cranberry juice in it. Tasty. And also, if you're in a situation that is dangerous, be it weather related or otherwise, please be aware, be aware, be mindful, be smart and safe, and know that Dolly and I are sending our love and our thoughts and prayers and all the positive energy that you need to power through it. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I love you guys. See you tomorrow for something. I think I know what it is. Okay, bye guys.